Hey, what's up? My name is Jonathan Fink. Welcome to my free audiobook series on YouTube. Up next, Spirits of the Gridiron, Volume 1, Chapter 30, The Summit of the Forgotten. The invitations were unlike anything anyone had ever seen. No emails, no calls, no calendar requests. Instead, heavy envelopes of textured cream paper, sealed in wax, hand-delivered by Sigma Pi Mu brothers who refused to answer questions. Inside, a single sheet of silver and gold calligraphy that shimmered like scripture. This is your moment. The Gridiron Council, Des Moines, Saturday, 2 p.m., Iowa Event Center, room Cedar Hollow. They came. Some curious, some furious, some desperate. Some wore suits, others wore hats and hoodies pulled tight to avoid being seen. But all shared one thing. They were being left behind. The forgotten tears of college athletics, caught between greatness and irrelevance, proud histories and shrinking budgets. And in the depths of a long-forgotten ballroom, its wallpaper curling at the corners, they found one another. No cameras, no microphones, just conviction. The attendees, Gloria Vance, Benedictine College, Hank Dawson, Central Missouri, Dr. Peter Lee, Yale University, Tom Stratton, Simpson College, Trent Holliday, Washburn University, Tina Scholes, North Dakota State, and a dozen others from Baker, Wartburg, Drake, Pittsburgh State, etc. Standing before them, dressed in flannels and beat-up sneakers, were four kids who had no business commanding a room, but did. Beck Jordan, Brennan Brady, Caleb Bright, Kit Voss. Representatives from the Beer Pong Council. Beck stepped forward, no mic, no notes, just straight from the heart. They're building a new empire, 40 teams, one conference, no soul. You know it, you feel it, because it's happening to you. We're not asking you to burn anything down. We're asking you to build something better. He turned, gesturing to the banner behind him. The College Football League, unity through competition, promotion, relegation, earn glory. Real college football, for all. It starts here. It starts with you. Silence. Then Hank Dawson leaned back, arms crossed. You want us to bet our futures on a dream? Caleb Bright stepped forward. No, we're asking you to remember who we are. We don't play for TV slots or Instagram followers. We play because the game still matters. Because Saturday night under the lights still brings a town together. Because a backup corner at Mid-American Nazarene deserves just as much dignity as a 5-star at Georgia. He spoke from his soul, then added, This will erase us, one spreadsheet, one conference call, one budget line, at a time. So yes, it's a dream, but it's the only one left worth having. A heavy pause. Then, unexpectedly, Dr. Peter Lee of Yale stood. The Ivy League once was the whole sport, the origin, the standard. Then we chose legacy over limelight, mission over money. Maybe we were right too early, but maybe now we can be right again. He turned to the others. Yale votes yes. Benedictine votes yes, said Gloria Vance, fire in her voice. North Dakota State, Tina Scholes added, rising slowly. We don't follow. We finish. We're in. Washburn? Hell yes, said Trent Holliday. Central Missouri? Hank Dawson said, with a grunt and a grin. You've got Central Missouri. One after another, the names rolled in like a rising tide. Baker? Yes. Simpson? Yes. Wartburg? Yes. Drake? Yes. Pittsburgh State? Yes. Mid-America Nazarene? Yes. Northern Iowa? Yes. The room buzzed. Something bigger than votes was happening. It felt like the energy before kickoff, like church before the sermon. Then Kip Voss stepped forward. He unrolled a scroll, the original charter, he said. First drafted on the back of a class syllabus. He set it on the round table. One by one, they stepped forward and signed with a feathered pen and ink. With resolve. When it was done, Beck raised the charter above his head. Then let it be known, the College Football League is real. The summit of the forgotten had ended, but something far bigger had begun. And above them, in the skies no satellite could track, the football gods stood in formation. They watched as the names were signed, one by one. The first true resistance took shape. The war for the soul of college football had begun. End of chapter 30. Up next, chapter 31, The Lords of Disruption. If you enjoyed this chapter, please hit the like button. If you really enjoyed this chapter, please subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless.